Hey, what's happening? I just want to make this video, real quick, just for somebody very specific. There's a woman I'm very interested in, and it's not, it ain't no light thing. This is a very serious matter for me because it is so rare for me to come across a woman who has the same mind, or an aligned mind. You know, I've met a lot of different women, a lot of different personalities, a lot of different value systems, and a lot of different perspectives. And it's so refreshing to come across somebody who has an aligned mindset or a aligned mindset. And I can't really express in words like how good that feels to come across somebody that you see yourself in. But it's a beautiful thing. And the person that this video is for, I saw that directly. I listened to the way she thinks, the way she views the world, the way she views our people, where she wants us to go as a people, the life that she wants to live personally. There's a lot of alignment, and there's too much alignment for me to ignore, or too much alignment for me to kind of sit back and play passive and hope, that she land on my arm. So I just want to put this video together to make sure that it's clear that I'm interested and I know exactly what I want, and I'm very determined to get it. Yada. So yeah, my name is Quayus Malone. Friends call me Quayus. Musically, I go by King Quayus. I'm from Oakland, California. Grew up in the Bay Area. I'm born in '89. Gemini Cancer, right there on the cusp. I have a son. He's about to be 9 years old in July. He's a junior, and right now he lives with his mother. And we've been separated for quite some time, but we have a pretty good, co-parenting relationship. I'm an artist, been making music, been writing since I was a kid. Probably been taking it more serious as I got older, when I, understood everything that it takes to kind of put out music and everything like that. But I also have a business in finance. I sell life insurance, and I teach people about financial literacy. I more so try to focus on our culture and just try to give us the game that we need so we can catch up. I'm really passionate about that. And I also have experience in film. I've done some acting, not nothing too major, but I've done a couple independent feature films, some commercials, some TV. And I've had some film production experience working with Paramount on that 13 Reasons Why show. So that was really cool. I've done a little bit of modeling in the past. I'm naturally talented with photography. I just know how to capture a good shot. I'm gonna sit here and try to list all the things that I'm good at, but those are just some of the stuff that I'm interested in. So when it comes to polygyny, it's something that I know that I want because I pay very close attention to myself in relationships, and I realized that I like variety. If I'm being honest with myself, and I realized this when I was with my son's mom, and because we had some situations where I might have stepped out on her a couple times, and she kept it real with me. She said, "Look." She's like, I like girls too. She's like, if there's somebody that you're interested in, you're really interested, introduce me and let's see, what can happen. So that was my first experience in poly, and we tried it out a few times with a couple different people. But all in all, the alignment wasn't there. There was things that was missing regardless, that I was craving. But that is what it is. But I know that a poly relationship is probably the best thing for me, and it's the only thing I really feel comfortable with committing to. Now, I do understand that there are requirements, when it comes to this lifestyle. There's some things you got to have in order. There's like mindset that you got to have in place, and there's certain things you gotta look for. And my experiences have taught me a lot about what it will take to have a successful relationship like that. But I did watch the video that my goddess put out, and she listed 4 points that anybody who's interested in getting into this lifestyle that they need to make sure that they have in order. Now, the first one she spoke on was finances. You gotta be financially stable to if you want to be having more than one woman, right? You gotta be. Um, so no, I don't think that you necessarily have to be rich to be able to participate in poly, because there's a way to build. There is a building process when it comes to wealth. Especially if you didn't inherit anything. So if you start from scratch like me, but you still want to make it happen, it's very possible. And I think you can do that with your woman or with your women. If you guys are able to analyze each other in a way to understand who has what strong quality and how all these qualities can come together like a formula and make something great. I think that's a very big possibility. And honestly, there's a big part of me deep inside my heart that tells me that a woman might be able to unlock another part of me, meaning like I might be, if I get the right woman, then I will be more effective. She will help me to grow, to learn, to just expand myself in a way that I wasn't able to do on my own. They say, 2 heads are better than one. So, and sometimes when you are the picture, it's hard to see everything that's in the picture. But when you are on the outside, you're looking at a picture, it's easy to see all the fine details, right? So, finances have to be in order. So, where I am with that, I am not rich. I don't own properties and things like that, but I want to, and I plan to be wealthy. Teaching generational wealth is part of what I do in my finance business, and this is a business that I'm building for myself. It's going to create a passive residual income for me that I'm either going to get paid for life for, or I can sell it at when I get tired of being in the business. So that part is going to come together. I'm getting much better at talking to people about these products and enlightening my people about the value of these financial products and how wealthy people or white people have utilized these products to enhance their lives all these years. So also I plan to do more with music, and I think with my level of talent, I think I could really make some type of significant mark in the industry. I definitely consider myself an artist entrepreneur now. Although I have my finance business and I have my entertainment company, I have a lot of ideas, for like different type of products and things like that and services that I do want to, put into place. But I ain't gonna lie, there's some execution skills that I might lack, to take an idea from A to Z, but I can probably get, idea from A to M. I might need help get it the rest of the way. So I know with the right partner that probably won't be an issue. So the finance aspect of having that in place, I'm not worried about that. I think that's all going to come into place because right now I'm growing, and I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna make it happen. So the second point that she touched on, my goddess, that is security. And I think if I remember right, she was talking about making sure the woman feels secure. And I guess also that, me too as a man, that I am secure in this situation. So that means I'm confident in myself and my ability to, handle these women and handle the household and maintain things. And also, uplifting my women, making sure that, they are confident, make sure that they know that they are goddesses and, they understand why I chose them. So I'm very picky, and well, yeah, I am picky. I would say that. Kind of easy, but I am picky. So the person that I pick, if I choose you, and I'm looking to dedicate myself to you, that's a very serious thing for me. So, and I don't do that lightly. So any woman that I do choose, any woman that I, put my focus on, it's very intentional. Very intentional. It's not for nothing. Because I'm always thinking about the future. I'm always thinking about, what I want that to look like, and, just trying to architect the life that I want. All right, so the third thing that my goddess touched on was, having the ability to sexually please all your partners. Now, she made the point of, well, you made the point that if you have one partner, you're not able to please them, then, bringing in another partner is not gonna help that situation at all. You definitely need to tap into your, what would you call it? Tap into the intuition that will tell you what a woman needs. Because if you listen close enough, if you are observant enough, women tell you exactly what they need, exactly what they want. And when you're exploring a woman's body, her reaction lets you know why. So I just want you to know that I am aware of that, and I do know where the clitoris is, and I do know what it's for. And I do care a lot about pleasing my woman. So I probably get a little more satisfaction out of pleasing than otherwise. But anyway, that's that. So yeah, that I'm on top of that, and I'm also, able and willing to make adjustments. I'm the type of person that, if I'm in a situation and it requires some level of growth or, anything like that, adjustment, if it's reasonable, I can do that. You know what I mean? So let's say me and my partner, we get down, and we be going like on average, like say 10, 15 minutes. But what if she want more? What if she wants to go longer than 10, 15 minutes on average? Then, there's something that can be done about that. It might have something to do with exercise. It might have something to do with eating, the food that I'm eating, things like that. But, there's always adjustments that can be made if it's reasonable. So I think I'm pretty good in that area, and open to the conversation. Anyway, so the fourth thing that my goddess touched on was having knowledge of self. Now, this is probably one of the most important ones, like, because I need a woman that understands who she is. I need a woman who understands who I am, so that, I can treat you accordingly, you can treat me accordingly, so that we can work together to grow into, to grow the empire that we want to have. So, I understand the way I view myself. I feel like, I'm a child of God, a child of the Most High. I feel like I'm His son. So therefore, I see myself as a young God. They call it God body, but yeah, I refer to myself and men like me as, I refer to us as young gods, and women who have your mindset, I refer to them as goddesses or young goddesses. So I do feel like I have a fair amount of knowledge of self. I feel like I'm tapped in spiritually. I feel shit. I listen to my intuition. I feel like it's got me, this far in life, and it's protecting me because I have to raise myself. I've had to protect myself and mold myself. So I've always leaned heavily on my intuition to do that. So yeah, I just want to touch on these couple points just to let you know that, I pay attention, I take notes, and my future is really important to me, and I can see you in it. My goddess. So it's King Quayus. Just want to tap in with you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Be productive. And I'll be looking for your next drop. Bye.